Most cryptocurrency investors go through the same thing when they first get involved in this market. They make the same damn mistakes. It doesn't have to be you. You can learn from the mistakes that people have already made and avoid them completely. So in today's video, I want to share with you some of the most common newbie mistakes that cryptocurrency investors are making. My name's Lark. Every day I make videos talking about cryptocurrency investing, so if that is a topic you would like to learn some more about, make sure you are subscribed to Lark Davis channel. Gently tap on the thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm and click on the notification bell to know when I put out a new video. By the way, every single week my team and I produce Wealth Mastery. This is a cryptocurrency investor report designed to help give you an edge on the market. Every single issue, you're going to get a step-by-step DeFi tutorial, a deep dive on an altcoin, top-tier technical analysis, tips, tricks, token sales, airdrops, my portfolio, trending coin analysis, and much, much more. All of that for less than $10 a week. Click on the link down below me here in the description where you can learn more about becoming a member today. Now let's go ahead and get into this. So the first mistake that a lot of new investors are making in crypto is thinking that they're too late. Here's a news flash for you. You are not too late. You're not early. I would like to point out that you're not super early. People have been here before you. It's getting bigger all the time, but you're not late either. I think a lot of people come into the markets, they see how much some of these cryptocurrencies have gone up by, and they're like, well, there's no point in investing now. I'm too late. You're not too late. Zoom out a little bit. Think on a longer time frame. Where are we going to be in 5 years of the cryptocurrency market? Where are we going to be in 10 years of the cryptocurrency market? Stop trying to get rich overnight and start investing. As an investor, you're going to do very, very well over the next few years. The second thing I want to talk about is not taking profits. This screws so many investors over. It's nuts. Many of these investments are super speculative. And yeah, you have the much more safe investments like Bitcoin and Ethereum, some of the other top altcoins. But realistically, most of you are going to be chasing those much bigger gains in the altcoin jungle. Now, if you're doing that, you have got to get it into being a habit to take profits. You've got to click on the sell button at some point. Back in 2017, 2018, so many people became paper millionaires and they never clicked the sell button and they watched their portfolios with a couple $1 million of the cryptocurrencies crash down to being worth like $10,000 or $20,000 of the cryptocurrencies because they never clicked on the damn sell button. You have got to learn how to take profits. That doesn't mean you have to go straight back into cash, put it in your bank account. You can do that too. You can take profits and put it into gold. You can take profits and put it into stocks, take profits and put it in real estate, take profits and put it into Bitcoin. Lots of ways to take profits. If this is a topic that you struggle with, go and look for Lark Davis Profits. I've made multiple videos on the topic, so they'll give you some insights on how you can do this yourself. Next up, let's talk about another very important topic that a lot of newbies just can't let go. They're afraid to say goodbye to their coins, especially when they're losers. Look, selling a coin in profit, that feels good, and some people are still afraid to do that because they're going to be betraying the community or something. You're responsible for your investments. The community is not going to be there when you are lost all your money, right? You've got to be the one taking charge of that. But on the other side is actually being at a loss and saying goodbye to that coin. You're saying, you know what? Something changed. The devs didn't deliver on the technology. They're not getting users. Great idea, wrong time. Whatever it might be, it's okay to update your thesis on a coin and to actually cut a loser to protect whatever capital you still have in that coin. Now, in many jurisdictions, if you do that, you're actually going to be able to do tax loss harvesting, so you'll get a bit of a reduction on your tax bill if you do that. So get rid of this fear of being afraid to cut a loser. It's important to protect your capital, and you might even be able to write it off on your taxes. Next up, let's talk about being too stubborn to buy a coin that has gone up. This is a mistake I've made plenty of times. Oh, it's already up 200 or 300% or 500% or 1,000%. I'm not going to buy now. I've already missed the train. not enough gains left to get on this train. Then it goes on to do another 100x move. I'm sure any crypto investor who's been around for a while has fallen into this trap. You have to understand that some of these coins, they're just relatively early still, and if it's gone from a $5 million or a $1 million market cap and it's up 10x, well, there's still a lot of room to grow. It could still go up another 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100x. There's still room to grow for these lower cap coins. So don't be too stubborn to buy a coin that has gone up a little bit. Now, you don't want to buy a parabolic, absolutely blow off top where it's gone up 1,000% in the last week. That's a dangerous time. But if you're looking on a bigger time frame and say, well, it's gone up 1,000% over the last few months, it could still be a good buy if, of course, it's a fundamentally strong coin with good investors and good token models and good technology and all that stuff. Can't be too afraid to put a bit of money into those coins. So don't be too stubborn when looking at coins that have gone up already if they're strong coins. The next mistake that a lot of new investors are making, going all in, particularly when the greed is high. Everybody's FOMOing in. I have to get all my money out of my savings account, sell the house, sell the car, sell the kids, put it all into crypto right now at the top. And then the markets go down. So many investors are buying high, selling low. Buying when the greed is high, selling at capitulation when the fear is high, losing crazy amounts of money. You don't need to go all in at once. Dollar cost averaging, it's a very powerful tool. Let me give you an example. If you had started buying Bitcoin at the previous all-time high, $20,000 back in 2017, put in $100 a week. This is approximate numbers. Put in $100 a week, and you just keep buying $100 every Friday, right on through up till today. Well, you would have invested around $22,000 or something like that, but you would currently have around $100,000 worth of Bitcoin, just cost averaging in over time. You don't need to go all in. It's very, very important to realize that. You can just average in over time, buy the dips, right? Be a bit more patient. Crypto's not going anywhere. Again, you're not late, so there's still plenty of opportunity. So you don't need to feel that FOMO to buy in when something is pumping like crazy. The next mistake that a lot of new cryptocurrency investors are making, spreading themselves too thin. You're trading over here, you're flipping NFTs over here, you're yield farming in some high risk farms over here. You have 100 different altcoins. It's too much. It's too much. Not only is it a tax nightmare, been there, done that. Not only is it a nightmare with your taxes, but you can't keep an eye on all that stuff. That yield farm, you're going to have an exit scam over here. This NFT is going to go down in value. Half of your altcoins are going to tank completely. You're just spread out too thin. You don't need to have 100 altcoins. You can very easily get by with 10 altcoins, 5 altcoins, right? Maybe you want to do 20 or 30. Yeah, it's a bit crazier. If you have the time to devote to following all that stuff around, you might do okay. But you got to play to your strengths. Are you good at yield farming? Yield farming. Are you good at trading? Trade. Are you good at flipping NFTs? Flip NFTs. You don't need to be everywhere doing everything. Play to your strengths. Next, let's talk about being flexible, because so many crypto investors, they come in and they find something that works for them, then everything else is dumb, everything else is a scam, DeFi is a scam, NFTs are a scam, whatever it might be. This market moves fast. The trends develop quickly. We are dealing with completely innovational technology here. People are pushing the boundaries of what is possible with this technology constantly. You need to be open to these new trends. Don't get so entrenched in like, only my coin can succeed. You're going to miss out on so many opportunities. Or don't get, stuck into, well, this new hot trend, it's a giant scam. There's no way that JPEGs are selling for $1 million. It's so silly. It's nothing but money laundering, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This is a real trend with real artists. Real things are going on. That doesn't mean you have to be into that trend necessarily. You can watch NFTs grow and not be on that train, and that's fine. But learn about it, be flexible to it, understand these new trends, and be open to this new technology. Because if you're a crypto investor, you're investing in new technology anyway, so why not be open to the new trends within that new technology instead of just getting on one horse and riding that horse forever? Next up, you've got to get involved. So many cryptocurrency investors, they're just like stuck on Coinbase. Only on Coinbase, and they're sitting around waiting. When's that coin gonna get listed on Coinbase? I'd like to be listed on Coinbase someday. Please, Coinbase, can you list my coin? Man, you gotta get off Coinbase. Coinbase is a fine exchange. Nothing wrong with Coinbase. But if you want to get the early deals, those hot new altcoins way before they're listed anywhere else, you want to get those crazy big yields that are happening in DeFi, 20, 30, 40, 50% APYs on some coins. It's totally crazy stuff going on. You're not going to get that on Coinbase, man. You got to get off there. You have to start using these products. Go out, learn how to use decentralized finance. There's so many good tutorials for this stuff on YouTube. You guys are absolutely spoiled for choice. So get out there, try some of these things. Actually do a decentralized swap on Uniswap, or try it over on PancakeSwap if you want lower fees, or QuickSwap on Polygon if you want lower fees. There's great opportunities everywhere. You want to do some yield farming? Go look at a tutorial, figure it out. It's not hard to do. You just have to get your feet wet. And once you've figured out that the water's nice, you're going to be all about this stuff. You're going to be doing all kinds of stuff. And there's so much opportunity to have really good gains. It's absolutely crazy. Next up, don't get scammed. Do not get scammed. This is magic internet money, my friends. People make it their entire livelihoods. Teams of people, offices full of people, sitting around day and night trying to steal your crypto. They're going to pretend to be influencers. They're going to pretend to offer some kind of magical investment opportunities or mining opportunities, or try to get you to give over their private keys or any of this kind of stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get scammed. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Be very, very careful, because one mistake and all your crypto's gone. It's happened to so many people. Please don't let that be you. Take your time. Be very careful. I made a great video a couple of months ago. Search for Lark Davis Security, and it's got some incredible tips on how to keep yourself safe when getting involved in magic internet money. Next up, the final point here is not taking care of yourself. The cryptocurrency market, it never sleeps. But guess what? You need to. If you're all strung out on coffee and watching the markets 20 hours a day, stuck on your computer, you're not going to do okay. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to make dumb trades. You're going to screw up and send coins to the wrong address, all that kind of stuff. You have to take care of yourself. Get adequate amounts of sleep. I mean, this is 101 stuff, but it's really important, because investing, it's not just about making money. Yeah, it's about making money too, but it's actually about becoming a better person, becoming, your full self, and having the financial opportunities to do that. But if your health goes downhill because you're not sleeping, you're drinking too much, you're doing drugs, all that stuff, you're not going to do super well. You have to take care of yourself. You have to eat well, exercise, all that fun stuff, which I know sounds really basic and obvious. So, just bear with me for a second, but it's really important, because the reality is that this market, it's insane. The gains are insane. It can straight up screw your head up. You will have sleepless nights where you're just sitting there, God, I gotta get that NFT, or I have to start mining, or I have to get this trade, and I have to do this, and it'll drive you crazy. You have to learn how to disconnect, spend time with loved ones, all that stuff. It's super, super important. So there you go. It's the PSA at the end of the video, guys. Take care of yourselves. Anyway, those are just my 2 Satoshis for the day. What do you think about the tips here for newbies to avoid? Don't make these mistakes. Is there anything else you'd like to add to my list? Let us all know down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.